Day 6 of World Cup has just gone by, and today we conclude round 1 with all the Group H matches. South Korea versus Russia, Belgium versus Algeria, and we started round 2 with Brazil versus Mexico. Alright, so Algeria, much to everyone's surprise, came out swinging and swinging hard. No one expected them to take it to Belgium. Set piece after set piece, it seemed clear Algeria is tired of being considered a pushover team every 4 years. So much so that dark horse favorites Belgium conceded a penalty and the first half ended 1-0. Second half was more of the same until Belgium's coach made some late game changes, and Belgium remembered that they hadn't been to a World Cup since 2002, and a lot of expectations were laid on this so-called dark horse, so they'd better score. And score they did, twice in minute 70 and in minute 80. So much for impressing us, Algeria. So, okay then, see you in 2018? And Russia versus South Korea was, well, both teams appear to have never heard of the word defense. Both teams spent most of the game running the ball entirely from one end of the field all the way to the other and shooting it at the other goalie's hands, until one goalie finally just couldn't hold on to the ball. Don't worry, Akinfeef. Right after your short World Cup trip ends, you have endorsement deals waiting for you, which should prove more successful than your keeping skills today. Russia then scored one of their own, and this game ended at a very much deserved 1-1. And speaking of goalies, holy crap! Finally, we have Brazil versus Mexico, a game that proves you can have a scoreless draw and still have an exciting and emotion-packed game. In a complete contrast to the other goalless draw between Nigeria and Iran, this game was a crazy back and forth for a while, both teams looking for chances to score. Then Mexico kind of dropped their ball control rest of the first half, and Brazil kept shooting and getting set pieces and shooting some more without success. Mexico bounced back in the second half and took it to Brazil for a while, even looking like they were going to pull the upset, but then Brazil just asserted dominance of the ball, and the second half of the second half was more of them shooting and not scoring. The hero of this game is hands down Mexican goalie Ochoa, fondly known to Mexicans as Memo, who was fucking an impenetrable wall, stopping even the most incredible point-blank headers that were screaming goal. He laid the law down. No ball was going to go into his net without his permission. They do say you gotta be crazy to be a goalie. This guy was absolutely insane today. If it had been, say, Casillas, this would have been a 4-0 for Brazil already. Or worse, the Mexicans could have had Akinfeef in their goal. So, yeah, Brazil, you should have played your star player today. Tomorrow should be really interesting. We're going to find out Spain's fate at this World Cup. See you then.